Solid weekend again, man.
We'll never be in a grand final again, Vancouver.
Oh, they got on.
You didn't get an opportunity to get in their way back at Major 2. How have you guys reflected after that Major 2 event? You guys were coming into the tournament 7-0 with the #1 seed.
Yeah, you know, we hate this LAN. Obviously, we're onliners, as Anthony said. But yeah, no, we're just like, I thought our process going into the major was good. So I think if we keep that, we should be looking pretty good.
1.28 today. You definitely look good on the AR once again.
Shit on. Yeah, no, that wasn't even close. Jesus Christ.
It wasn't.
All right, Scrap, but this is one of those series where I can't ask you too much about it because that's how dominant it was across the board. So instead, I'm going to ask you kind of like, you guys, again, it's been you, Atlanta FaZe, and then Surge kind of entered the conversation when it came to the top 4. Who do you think right now, outside of the top 4, comes to that 5th and 6th spot? Because it feels like during the split, every team with the roster moves have gotten better.
Yeah, let's see. This is a good question because I feel like once you get like 6 through like 10, you could probably slot anyone into like that 5th, 6th spot. Everyone on their given day is probably looking good. Boston's up there on their good days. Same with Minnesota. So I'll probably say those 2.
Got it.
Scrap, I want to ask you about the matchup with Toronto. Looks like you know, it's going to be tough and a little rivalry between you and Beans. Next time you guys play them, how are you going to approach it any differently?
Next Sunday.
Honestly, I don't think how we played the game, I don't think it came down to like how we played in game. I thought it was all out of game, and I think we all agree on that. Just not really coming in with energy, not really coming in thinking just like, let's come out and win this shit. I think we just kind of came in kind of complacent in the major, you could say. Just like thinking we were just come smoke everyone, and that's clearly not what happened. So as long as we're not complacent and just take everyone like they can win the tournament, I think we'll be pretty good.
Yeah, so talking about that a little bit, like the hard point, you guys were so perfect online. Like every situation where it got tense, you guys made the right play, slowed down when you needed to. That went out the window at the major. What happened there? Like, what you talked about how good your process was. What happened when you actually got to the LAN though?
I think that when we got into like you said, bad spots, our scrims were going so well in the major, and our matches were going so well to the point where we were never really in bad spots. So I think that when it got to LAN and we were in those tricky spots, we kind of you know, didn't make the right plays, maybe rushed some certain things. So I think it came down to just, you know, not like, I don't know how to even.
I get what you're saying. Like you weren't rehearsed in the bad
Yeah,
spots.
exactly.
I get it.
We never were that. For scrims and matches, it never felt like we were in that spot until LAN. So I think that was our problem.
Scrap, next week on Sunday, you get a chance to play against Toronto Ultra, your former squad. You and Beans, as Nameless mentioned, have been going back and forth. Can you give me a little bit of background on this scenario? Where did the beef start, and where is he at on your beef list?
Yeah, I don't know if I got real beef with Ben Beans. I like Ben Beans. We've been friends for, you know, all the way until challengers and stuff like that. But he's another player in the league that, you know, will talk some shit. And it's always fun to talk shit when against other people, because people are dry in this league sometimes. So he's a good one to talk to.
Love that. Personalities. We need more of you. Thank you so much, Scrap. Thanks for a 3-0. I'm going home early tonight.
Me too. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Unlike last night.